Mel Tucker officially fired by Michigan State a day ago. This is the news. We want to talk about it just to clear the air here.
Yeah, I was reading some things. I'm like, man, like somebody said, how many times can you let somebody go? I feel like it's been multiple times, but officially, it's the news has been hit with the stamp of he's no longer our coach. But I feel like there's an element of one. I'm a firm believer that those without sin cast the first stone, right? Like I feel like there's an element of still showing support because when we were 11-2, we were all behind him, right? And it's an element of, he fell a little bit, and I feel like it's an opportunity to kind of clean the slate and get our program kind of back to where it needs to be. But my heart goes out to those guys because I know exactly how it feels, man. When you get a coach that gets fired, at least I was in season and he still had a game to coach, but just the fear of unknown, that's when anxiety kind of creeps in, and the fear of unknown, people looking at what's this for my future. So I just praying for those guys in the locker room, man, and our coaches too, where, it's really hard. It's easy for us outside looking in to say rally together and look beyond it. But they've been in the thick of this fear of unknown for, the past month now where, these issues still are going to be coming up. It's not done yet, but I think now we know exactly what the verdict is, right? So what do we do next? That's kind of what we're here for, to kind of figure out, research, and give you the news. But right now we need a rally, and our guys, we got a game tomorrow on Saturday. So we got to go and turn our attention to helping these guys and supporting them near and far.
You're absolutely right. We have to support the team, have to support the coaches who are on staff right now. I mean, I think that they're doing a valiant job from a leadership position when you look at what they were able to do a week ago. We talked about this before, the way that the team played. You didn't see a lot of quit. I didn't see any quit in the team. Obviously there was plays left on the field that could have, resulted in points. But looking at this team in practice for 2 days, I mean, the big days of practice, Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when they get the majority of the hitting and, game plan gets installed. Otis, I can tell you, man, we talked about this off the air. They look good. The players on the team are focused. I mean, I'm highly aware and looking for the woe is me, the poor me's. You know how that is, right? I mean, oh man, it didn't see it. I saw players out there focusing, coaches coaching them up, and guys running from inside the weave, the indoor facility, outside and crossing. I mean, they had a lot of noise out there because this is the first road game. And from what I've been able to gather, inside that locker room, there's not a lot. I mean, we were afraid of this triggering a massive exodus and guys worrying about their eligibility and all that because of what the NCAA rules allow. But it seems that the team is starting to look at themselves and say, hey, we got a ball. This is a big game. This is an NBC game, Peacock, whatever it is, 7:30 kickoff Eastern time on the road against a team that was ranked a week ago, Iowa. That's a big matchup. People like to see. I mean, look, as a fan, removing my Spartan Dawgness for a second, I'm tuning into this game because, you know what I'm saying? This is one of those games where man, this is going to be some hitting, some, a lot of big plays when you look at what these two programs have been known to do in the past historically, Otis. And when you look at Iowa, and we're going to break that down in a minute, and Michigan State playing against each other at night, I mean, big things can happen. I mean, you've seen excellent games, Iowa, Ohio State, Michigan State against Ohio State, those kinds of games. This is one of those classic matchups, right?